everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I am going to be doing my nails for my upcoming vacation. This video will probably be posted either during, like while I'm on vacation, or after, but I do want to have my nails done. And a couple of you did notice in my last video, well, at least you commented about it, that I did clip down the length of my natural nails. And the reason for that was just because they were getting a little long, and with all the nail sets that I do, it was honestly getting a little bit difficult for me to keep the long natural length on my natural nails. Because when it came time to remove my nail sets, it was damaging the length of my natural nails just because it was like kind of pulling at it a little bit. I do use a peel off base coat, and if my natural nails are short or clipped down, I don't have any issues with popping off my natural nails. I hope this is all making sense, because the only thing, like with the length, it was just getting thinner and thinner and thinner, because using that peel off base coat, being a content creator, doing so many nail sets repeatedly over and over again, almost like every single day of the week, it does just kind of damage the length. So I did go ahead and clip them down, which is a little bit sad because for this vacation, I did want to do a gel manicure on my natural nails, but because my nails are now shorter, I don't want like super short nails. So I have decided that I am going to be doing some gel extensions or gel X nails. I am going to be using the Apres X Kuromi Gel X nails. I really love these ones. They're a natural almond medium, and if I know I'm remembering correctly, these were the length of like my natural nails. There was just a little bit extra there, and I actually did go ahead and already size these out, and I even filed the length down just a little bit so that these are like the exact replica of my natural nails. So I did use these. I had long natural nails. You can check out that video, but I'm going to use these today because I want these to kind of look like my natural nails, and I want to kind of pull it off because I know that the length of my natural nails I was able to do everyday tasks with them. So I don't want to go any longer than that. So that's why I thought these would be perfect, because they were just a little bit longer, and then I was able to just file them down. These also do have the pre-colored, so they already have that nude pre-color on them. And then they also do have like the little French lines, which I'm going to be doing some French tips. I just thought I'd keep it simple. So I did go ahead and already get these sized out. Another thing, I am actually going to be drawing on the French tip and applying the top coat and basically making them press-ons before even applying them. But I am still going to apply them using extension gel or glue gel, because for the French tips, I'm going to keep it on the smile line, and I'm not going to put any color on like the actual nail bed part of the nail. I will go ahead and show, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek here, so if you don't want to see the finished look of the nails, you can skip past this. But here are how the nails are going to look. Very, very beautiful. I did like a teal French tip, and then I also did a little line of like pink on the smile line. Super pretty, and this is going to be the exact same, but I'm going to show this set here on camera. I will also show applying them as well. But we're first going to jump in and start with the French tips. Another thing with these little French lines on these nail tips, I felt like it would be a lot easier to see them and do the nail art without applying them first. And I was right. When I did these ones here, it was a lot easier to get that perfect French because I was able to see the lines a lot better versus having it already applied. So the two gel polish colors I'm going to be using are colors from Daily Charm. I do have a discount code with them, which is Nailedbybrandi, and you can use that to save some money off your purchase. But I'm going to be using H37 Pink Paradise and H41 Mermaid Magic. And these are both from the same exact collection, and they are a twinkle flash gel. So this is going to be a relatively easy and quick process, especially because I am pre-designing them before I actually apply them. So I'm just pre-designing my Gel X nails, basically creating press-ons, but I'm still going to be able to apply them using gel because I'm not going to be applying any gel polish on like this part of the nail where my natural nail would meet and where I would need the light to reach through. So I am just going to take a liner brush here and follow the lines on these nail tips to create the perfect French tip nail. I'm actually not going to do my thumb on camera here. I'm going to do that for an Instagram reel, but the same process, all of these already have those little lines where I am just going to follow with my gel. And this is actually super easy to do. You can create your own little French tips using these lines. There are a total of 4 different lines here, and you can choose whichever one you want to follow. And one tip I will give, the last time I applied these first and then I did the French tips, but this time around I'm doing the French tips first and then I will apply them. And honestly, I feel like this way it is a lot easier just because you can kind of turn and like hold the nail in any way that you want. And I feel like it just makes seeing it and seeing the little lines are a little difficult, but when you're doing it like this, I feel like it does make it a little bit easier. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this play out. I feel like there really isn't much for me to say just because I'm basically just doing some French tips on these nails, and I'm just pretty much going to make this a little bit of a watch me work. But of course, I will also be explaining the process and the steps, especially when I do come to the nail prep. So now that I have the teal gel French tip applied to all of the nails, I am going to go ahead and cure. This is moving along very quickly, especially because these are already pre-colored. I didn't even have to go in with a nude base. And also the French tip lines are super duper helpful. And actually I love doing it off from my natural nails so much better because it's so much easier to see. And the fact that I'm still going to be able to apply these using gel, it doesn't really mess anything up. It just kind of allows me to do these nails. And also it was a lot easier. I don't think I would have been able to paint on the French tips like using my left hand, doing my right hand here, because I am right-handed. So this kind of just allows me to create some custom French tips using these French nail tips without needing to worry about like getting the absolute perfect French. These lines are super helpful if you struggle with French tips. I definitely recommend these nails. And the fact that the Kuromi ones also are pre-colored, that is also super amazing. Now that I have the pink smile line, I'm going to go ahead and cure. The nails are turning out super amazing. I'm now going to go in with my top coat. Now I will say you don't have to apply your top coat. You can apply these first and then go in with your top coat, but I'm thinking about going in with 2 coats of top coat just to really help disguise the lines that I didn't cover with gel polish. So I'm just going to go in with my first layer and then I will cure, and then I will apply these, and then if I feel like I need a second layer to help disguise those like little French lines, I will go in with a second coat of top coat, but after the nails have already been applied. So here are the nails after I have them pre-designed. I already have my French tips all drawn out on the nails and they are ready to be applied. But first I do need to go in with some nail prep. So I am of course wanting the longevity of these nails. So I'm going to start with a cuticle pusher to push back my cuticles. And then I'll also use the opposite end of this to help scrape up any dead cuticle. To help further remove my dead cuticle, I do have this little mini barrel diamond bit. This is from Chiaroscuro. I love this one. It really helps get up any of that non-living tissue. I'm then going to go in with a dust brush just to brush that away. And then I have my cuticle nippers here where I'm just going to go in and nip up anything that I need to further remove. I'm then going to go in with my mini mandrel and sanding band to remove the shine from my natural nails. I'm then going to take my stiff dust brush with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to help remove all of the nail dust. And here are how the nails are looking. That rubbing alcohol is also going to help dehydrate the nails and remove any oils. For my prepping liquids today, I am going to be using the Daily Charm 3-step system just because I have used this system in the past. I know this system, I'm used to it, and I know it works for me. So this is the system I'm going to be using today. I am going to start off with step number 1, which is the dehydrating primer, and I'm going to apply a coat of this to all of the nails. And again, this is just going to help dehydrate my natural nails and remove any excess oils. The next step is step number 2, and this is the primer, or they call it the bonder. This is going to prime my natural nails and allow for a better adhesion. I am going to go in with 2 coats of this. I have just found that it is better and it really helps with your nails from like not lifting. It just gives like an extra added layer. And for my base coat, I am going to be using the Daily Charm 5-in-1 Strengthening Gel. I love to use this as my base coat. It really just helps to strengthen your natural nails. So I'm just going to go in with an even coat of this onto all of my natural nails, and then I will do a full cure. So now my natural nails are all prepped and ready. I also want to prep these tips. So I'm just going to use the step number 2, which is the primer. And I'm just going to scrub this on the inside here to chemically etch these nail tips. So now that I have the nail tips prepped, I am ready to apply them. So I do have my Flash Cure Light over to the side here. And then to apply them, I will be using the step number 3 extension gel. And I am just going to take this gel and apply it to the inside of the nail tip. Because these nail tips are pre-colored, I am going to be doing a little bit of a longer flash cure. But other than that, it is the same exact process, just going to be applying that gel into the nail tip. I like to turn on my light and then I will start at the cuticle area, slowly lowering the nail tip until the gel has reached the free edge of my natural nail. Once that gel has reached the free edge of my natural nail, I will hold that nail tip in place and do my flash cure. Like I said, because these are pre-colored, I will do a little bit of a longer flash cure, so upwards to 60 seconds, generally like only 30 to 35 seconds. But then after I do have them all applied, I will go into my large full powered nail lamp and do a full 60-second cure just to be sure that the gel has fully cured. Now that the nail tips are applied and I did do my full cure, I am going to go in with my e-file just to go around the cuticle area just to clean up any spillage. I'm now going to go in with another layer of top coat to all of the nails, and then I will cure. So here are the nails after I'm all finished. I did do my thumbnail off camera as a YouTube short and Instagram reel, and then I also did this hand off camera. I will say I struggled with this hand quite a bit. This was actually pretty difficult. These do not look as good as these ones, but I am still very happy with them, and I think overall they did turn out really, really pretty. I am now going to go in with my cuticle oil. I'm going to apply that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here are how the nails turned out. I absolutely love these. These are going to be so perfect for my vacation. I also love the colors. As you guys know, one of my favorite colors is teal or like an aqua color. And then I also think that it pairs very nicely with a pink. I also really love the like natural like color base of these nail tips. I think that is also super pretty and I love the shape. Another thing, the length is also really nice. It isn't like super long. I did file it down just a little bit and it actually really reminds me of my natural nails, so that is super nice. All of the products that I did use in today's video will be linked down below in the description box along with my discount code in case you guys do want to pick anything up for yourselves. But here is just the finishing look of how these nails turned out. I had so much fun doing this nail set and having a very cohesive and both hands done for my vacation. It feels very, very nice. Also a very like classy, very cute nail look. I really hope you all did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.